Hello. Hello, Brian, and hello, Ray. Thanks for being here. I made my countdown so long on accident, but then I was just like, okay, we'll just wait. Um, I would like to preface this by saying I am technically at work, but it is quite a slow day today. Um, but I may end up looking at my work computer. So there's that. Also, I'm opening up the old balloons because I have no idea what to do with my life. And I haven't checked on the little monkeys in a minute, and I honestly I feel worried and sad for them that I haven't checked on them. So hold on, I just got like literally right when I started, I got a message. Okay, hold on. Okay. Anyway, I hope Brian that the AC room is helping you and you don't have to go to the 95-degree weather again, but you probably will, so I'm praying for you. But anyway, as I was saying, I need to check up on my little monkeys because I haven't checked up on them in so long. Um, hello, Illustrous. How's it going? Do you want to play co-op? I'm kind of down, but let me do like a warm-up because I haven't opened this game in so long. Like I kind of don't know what I'm doing with my life in this game. So I'm gonna do like the daily challenge just to warm up, and then we can do a co-op. If you're willing to wait one game, I'm gonna do this whatever this is. I'm just at work and I want to go home. Are you like you're like sitting there doing nothing? All right. I'm actually what is this? 225 and then okay, and then village. Okay. Oh my god, that was so loud. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, thank you, Ray. What the heck? I need to lower that volume. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ten? Is that 10? Thank you very much. Wait. Okay. I did basically all my work today. I just waiting on calls. So you can't go home and like do the calls at home. You like have to sit. You gotta sit there. Is that how it is? Also, today we're listening to my K-pop girlies playlist, which contains 1,746 songs and is 95 hours and 41 minutes long. So, you know, it's good to know I'm never gonna run out when I listen to that playlist. Okay. Also, I'm so proud because I ate at a regular time today. Um, when did I eat lunch? Like at 12? And then I had a smoothie. I had a smoothie at like 3. So, look at me go. This placement is not very... I can't work from home because it's not professional. That's such BS. Honestly, I hate companies. I hate companies, you know? Like, if you're just on the phone... Make it make sense. Alright, now that we got that camo guy... Oh, Lord. Okay, wait a second now. Now, hold on now. Now, hold on now. Can this guy... Hold on. Who's getting the lead? Guys? Okay, maybe this guy? Or maybe I need to save 8,000? No. Surely not. I'm gonna get this guy, okay. If we can last... Dude, uh-oh. It's not looking hot. I think I'm gonna have to redo this challenge. Okay. Okay. I agree, it's dumb. Yes, my bosses work from home all the time, like they never come in. See, that's what pisses me off, because usually the higher ups, like they'll do whatever they want, like, but then they enforce the employees to come in, but like for what? Like you're literally not even here. And it's like, okay. Who's gonna... Okay, maybe this is not gonna, like, this is... You shouldn't do this, but I feel like if it was me, I would just go home. Like, who's gonna clock me? Who's about to clock me? Not you, because you're literally not there, Mr. Boss person. But let me not speak because I literally work from home and all my coworkers do as well, so I have work from home privilege. Bro, I'm actually sick. We need plasma blasts immediately. Oh shit. Okay, I think it's a loss. I think we're gonna have to start over. Okay, let's start over. We got it this time. We got it this time. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that Superman down first. They not here, and I literally am not working 100% of the time. Unfortunately, my coworker is a good employee and that he follows all the rules. Bro, like, that sucks. You can't, like, make a pact, like, okay, can we both just go home right now? Like, who's gonna tell? Who's gonna tell? No one. What the? Sarah daytime stream? I just got the notif. Yeah, like, I'm technically at work right now, but, like, I've been doing nothing all day. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm sitting here actually doing nothing with my life. So... might as well do 3 things. Stream, look at my Slack messages every 10 minutes, and call it a day. Anyway, how's everyone doing on this fine, whatever day it is? Thursday? I'm feeling pretty good today. I got a smoothie, as I said earlier. So I'm basically like so healthy. Is this a good idea? Like, should I be saving for him? Can he even get the lead? That's the question. Or should I be saving for the village? I don't know. We're just gonna put him down and we're just gonna see what happens. Dude, why are you so thick? What the heck? Okay, stand here. I had my call with the Amazon recruiter and it was a good call, but unfortunately I don't have the experience for an SDE2 role, and SDE1s are all student positions. What the hell? Honestly, Amazon can suck it. 100% agree. Like, why should a certain role only be for students? And then you have to have that role to be the second role? Like, okay. That is frustrating. You know what? Fuck Amazon. And I'll say it again. They're trying to save money, I guess. Like, I don't know why. Like, what money do you need to save? Like, I thought they were preparing for the max exodus. Like, how are they gonna prematurely fill the roles? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. It's all fine. Okay. Okay, he can't. Okay, Plasma Blast can get him. Let's go. Alright, then you go here. That's why they're doing return to office 5 days a week starting January 2nd. You're on an Amazon platform right now, but agree. Okay, listen. You're so right, but like, that's still, I said what I said. Sarah, the shareholders need more growth. Trillions isn't enough. They need, what's above trillions? Quadrillions. They won't rest until they have $1 quadrillion. Actually, what's above trillion, though? I don't know. A number that shouldn't exist. Frankly. No! Okay, there we go. Yeah. Get right there. Quadrillion was right? Oh my god, I thought I was like making shit up. Did we get a spammer? Thank you for the ban. We won't rest until we on the moon. Like, here's what I don't get. Like, y'all really want to live in space? Like, who's trying to actually live on the moon? Like, can we be so for real? Just because the moon is cool doesn't mean you'd want to live there, like, for the rest of your life. Or, like, Mars. Like, listen. I think Mars is cool. But, like, why are we trying to live on Mars? Can we actually be serious right now? I'm okay. I actually slept well last night, which is refreshing. Let's freaking go. A good night's sleep will fix like 99% of problems I feel. That's my hypothesis. I have so much energy. I actually slept for more than 6 hours. I was dead all morning until like noon, and now I feel like same. Hey, Energy boost. I guess it's energy boosty time right now. Because I'm also feeling pretty good. But also, it could be because I just finished my smoothie. So, cheers. Honestly, I'd be okay with living on another planet. Like, if it comes to that, of course, I'm open and willing. Like, I'm not so stubborn where it's like, I must only live on Earth. But I don't know. I feel that we will just be bringing all the problems we already have on Earth to another planet. And I don't really know why we would need to do that. Just energy out the ass? When is the time change? Wait, we're not doing a time change this year? For real? Are you for real? I thought only Arizona did that. Arizona does that, I think. So it's like when the time changes, like sometimes they're like aligned. Honestly, I just confused myself thinking about it. Like sometimes it'll be like 1 hour ahead and sometimes it'll be 2 hour ahead. Is what I'm trying to say, depending on when we are. But if California is not doing the time change, then I guess it's a similar thing. It's just going to be like off. I agree with the decision not to have time changes. So like I wholeheartedly support it. And I think I voted on it. Honestly, I think I voted to not have it. But I didn't realize it was like already implemented. Okay. I don't know if, who was in here earlier? Illustra West. I don't know, Illustra West, if you're still here, but I finished my warm-up game. I'm going to enter another game while I wait. Can you pop the lead by... Okay. All camo leads. Okay. Y'all are going to be on daylight times forever. So is it going to be on daylight times forever or on the non-daylight times? What's the... Like, what time are we on right now? I don't freaking know. Okay, I got a message on Slack. What's it gonna be? Okay. Okay. Current time is PDT. I only know from my stream schedule I had to look. I thought it was PST. I don't know, man. I just go with what the Time Lords tell me. No, we're PDT. Wait, so why would we stay PDT? Shouldn't we stay PST? I literally don't get it. I just like whatever my phone says goes. PDT is daylight savings time. So we're right now. Right now, aren't we on PST right now? And then so we're going to stay PST. Like we're not going to go to daylight savings. I'm getting more and more confused the more I think about it, but I think in the winter is when normally it would be daylight savings. But now we're not going to do that and it's just going to be standard. You know what? I could easily just Google this. Time in California. Right now. Okay, so right now it is PDT. Wait, what the hell? So we're just going to stay on PDT? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. California Daylight Savings vote. Okay, March 7th, 2024. I'm reading an article. Let's all learn why daylight saving time is starting again in California. Update on May 23rd, the state Senate approved an amended bill to require the state to study the near and long-term effects of permanent standard time, particularly on energy demands, and submit it to the legislature by 2027. So I think we voted on it, but the measure only allowed the legislature to change the time, but the change still requires a 2/3 majority vote in the state assembly and Senate, and the governor's signature. Permanently keeping daylight savings time also requires congressional action, and that hasn't happened. Starting again? Yeah, when did we never stopped? I think it's a clickbait title. I think what they're saying is basically it's not stopping just because we voted on it. Like they still need a vote in the assembly and Senate. Wait, hold on. California doesn't have to wait on Congress to use standard time, which is what Hawaii and most of Arizona do. Most of Arizona? Oh my God. So part of Arizona is like at a different time than the other part of Arizona? Time is crazy. Like, why are we? Okay, this year, Republican Senator Roger Niello of Roseville introduced legislation to do away with daylight savings time for good and establish standard time year-round, arguing that standard time makes the most sense. Niello says his bill has the backing of the California Medical Association. But lawmakers can't quite agree what standard we should stick with. Okay, just tell me like what's happening. Like, can we get to the punchline? Even now with Niello's bill, other lawmakers express their preference for year-round daylight saving time, not standard time. Wait, I'm so confused. So like basically what I've learned here is that nothing has changed. I guess it's not official. All right, all that to say, we voted on the possibility of it being changed, but it hasn't actually been changed. All right, case closed. Thank you, everybody. It's crazy how I was doing nothing for like 4 hours and now the messages are coming in. You know what I mean? Like they know, they sensed it. Okay. What if we don't do time, we just have anarchy? Okay, I could be down. I could be convinced. I could be convinced. So you'll be time switching. Yeah, I guess we'll be time switching. I don't freaking know. Basically, the time change was to save on power during World War I, so more light, less electricity. So honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to continue doing that so that we could still have more light. Right? Like, I'm not opposed to having more daylight. In fact, I'm wholeheartedly in support of having more daylight. I fully believe I'd function better with longer days. Like 20 hours awake, 10 hours for sleep. What? Oh, so like a 30-hour day? So I was like trying to do the math. I was like, what do you mean 20 hours awake and 10 hours for sleep? I'd be down for that. I'm down. Like, like, you know, like the problem is it depends on where you are, like on the earth, you know, because like since California is so close to the equator, like the time, yeah, like, yeah, in the winter, the darkness, there's more darkness than lightness, but it's like not that crazy. But like, you know, like in freaking like north where it's like dark for one whole day. I don't know how they do that. And at that point, the time doesn't even matter. The time, like, it is kind of anarchy. Like, you're just waking up because the clock says to. If it's dark all day, like, the productivity is going down the drain. Less light, I thrive in the darkness. Okay, maybe you need to move up to, like, Iceland or something. I actually read a study that someone who was completely isolated from natural light/time, and they adjusted to being awake for 40 hours and sleep for 15. Whoa! Wait, that's so cool. Why do I low-key want to be in that study? Like, can they run that study back? Like, let me go in there. Put me in. Wait, that's kind of crazy. So it's like the light, like the ebb and flow of time makes your body tired, but like if you didn't have those constraints, you could stay up for 40 hours. That's huge. I mean, my dog sleeps whenever he wants and he's fine. I mean, my dog, I think my dog sleeps for 20 hours a day, genuinely. But he's also like kind of old, so it makes sense. Okay, I think the person who wanted to co-op is not here, but either way, I'm open to the idea. I would love 2010 also because it would mean the days are different. Like, yeah, I like the sun, but some days I want darkness. I guess, like, it could be nice to have, like, a dark day, like, if you need the darkness that day. Like, obviously, it would be bad if it was, like, sunny all day as well. Sarah, we are nowhere near the equator. I mean, like, relatively, like, that's why the time shifts are not so intense. You know? Relatively close. How the hell am I supposed to get this lead, though? Can we be for real? Camo lead. Camo lead. Camo lead. We don't do time zones based on the equator. No, I'm not saying the time zones are based on the equator. I'm saying that the time that it's dark and light is not so drastic to the point where I think having permanent daylight savings time or permanent standard time would like be so like crazy for California. But since it like, because this just affects California, like the other states where it gets more like volatile, they can keep their daylight saving situation, I think. Who's getting lead? Who's getting lead, actually? Can this guy get lead? You're closer than me, but the sun is out for longer near the equator. It would either be get dark at 5 or get dark at 9. Huh? I mean, I don't like when it gets dark at 5, but I can accept it in the winter. For California? Wait, but it's only a 1 hour shift. Why would it be 5 or 9? I'm not understanding your logic. I can't wait until it gets dark at 4 p.m. What do you mean? I used to hate that because I would get out of work and it would be night, like full nighttime. And I would get out early, like at 4:30. And I'd be like, why is it actually pitch black outside? Like, and like when you're going to work too, like in the morning, it'd be dark. So it's like you were not outside for any sun. I don't know if I can do this. Let's just see. Okay. Let me get this guy out here just so we can see what goes on. Like, let's just see what goes on. Okay, it's just camo lead. It's literally just camo lead. Oh shit, but I can put... Oh my god, I'm actually dumb. I'm actually dumb because I can put more than one guy down. Okay, wait. Does that change anything? Does that change anything? So if I put this guy down... This... Does this do anything? But also, it got so cold overnight. I was being sarcastic. Okay, yeah. I was like, honestly, I freaking hate when it's dark before the day even starts. It feels like 4 p.m. It's like the day barely started. 1 hour shift, but because the planet's on a tilt, the amount of sun we would see is less. It was 42 degrees this morning at the beginning of my commute. 42. Your GF is in NASA. Have her explain the sun and time zone. I'll have her explain it. I'll have her explain it. But we are men, Sarah, so we don't care that it gets dark when we leave work. What is going on? I generally do, so I guess I'm not a man. Gay. What does that have to do with being gay? So are you, Brian. You're here right now. Yeah, everyone in this chat right now is gay. And that can be in any which way that you interpret. Yeah, but you are safer than a lady ant statistically. And then Brian just saying, I'm an AC, I need it. Oh, I'm really happy for you that you have AC. Who's gonna get the camo? Oh my god. Who's gonna do it? One of y'all gotta do it. Okay, now I see what you mean. Brian's in Animal Crossing. I'm cooking, not in a good way. You're cooking, but right now you're in AC, so hopefully you're not fully cooked. Maybe this guy can do something. Do something. Yeah, you're caramelizing. Slow sweating, believing up, browning up. I feel like you're speaking like in code to me right now, but I hope you're okay. There was a serial killer in Davis last year during the time where it would get dark around 5. Those were some times. Wow, that sounds really amazing. Oh my god, so like my girlfriend and I, we used to ride the metro at this station close to our apartment in Pasadena. Like we would ride that shit like every week, multiple times a week sometimes to get to like LA or whatever, just like we are bus riders. Despite having a car, we're bus riders. And like tell me why like a couple months ago there was like some brutal like stabbing there, like literally at that exact metro station that we always go to. And I was like, that's really cool if you think about it. It was me. I was the killer. We got him. We got him, y'all. Right here. We got him in the chat right here. Yeah, they got him like a few blocks away from my work. So scary. But it's like that can happen anywhere. That can literally happen anywhere. Okay, I don't know what I intended on doing here, to be honest. Oh my god, why am I smart? Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. I need to glue the screen again. I need a glue. I don't know how that worked, but let's freaking go. There's apparently a McDonald's in Seattle that has the nickname McStabbies. I feel like there... First of all, that's kind of a funny name, but also that's scary. I feel like almost every major city in America probably has a McStabbies. I've never gone, but I've been past it like 100 times and I never knew. Like, if I start looking up things about the places I go, like, the crime rate goes crazy, but, like, personally, I've never experienced it. So, like, in my bubble of delusion, like, I'm so safe and fine. That's what I'm saying. People were like, Davis isn't safe anymore. Ah, and I was like, dude, Davis was never safe. What are you talking about? People act like people don't die in this town. Well, it's like, once it happens, like, kind of real close to you or, like, somewhere you know personally, then it's like, holy, like, what happened to this place? But actually, it's like, this is happening, like, everywhere, like, every day. And then you only notice because you knew someone or you knew that place. Because it's like, okay, there's no shortage of stabbings and, like, assault at metro stations in LA. You know what I mean? Like, so common. But then since it happened at the one that, like, I always go to, I was like, oh shit. The FBI released crime statistics recently, and it's been going down nationwide still, but the fear-mongering is insane. The violent crime statistics. The fear-mongering is kind of insane. I don't know. It's just like, obviously, there is crime, and obviously, some people may not be affected for their whole life, but, you know, it's all around. Let's do this co-op challenge, I guess. My dad used to always call my sister and I and ask if we're safe because the news in Utah were saying Seattle is scary. The news in Utah were talking about Seattle? The reason it's down is because it's no longer required to report statistic every year. So places like LA, Chicago, and New York have not reported their numbers since 2021. What the hell? They're just skewing the numbers then. That's not even real. That's literally fake. I love real statistics. Oh, we have 44 monkey limit. I'm sure that's plenty. Let's get you out here too. Wait, really? I didn't actually read the report, but that's so dumb. That is indeed very stupid. Does anyone want... Okay, y'all got so much money. Someone put a hero down. Who's in the front? Reach deep player 1? Put someone down. Hello? What the... Opt-in reporting so it's not required, so larger police stations would be swamped. Okay. So yeah, those numbers are not reliable data. I like how we somehow went from talking about daylight savings time to crime. I don't even remember how. Oh, it being dark at night. Yeah, so in conclusion, I don't like when it's dark at 4 p.m. is the final conclusion. Seattle probably doesn't report either. Like, probably most major cities. I doubt they're, like, fully reporting. That's probably what's happening. I know locally a lot of people complain because ever since Chaz or whatever, the police have been slacking. I'm not familiar with Chaz. Is that a crime thing? Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. The police have been slacking ever since then. It was a thing during the 2020 protests. I vaguely remember. The police have been slacking, like, period. Am I wrong? Okay, we got a guy down. We got a striker down. Who else we got down? It was like a police-free zone. One valid argument is that they changed to a new reporting system, so larger police stations are given a grace period to use the new system. But there's been no mention of when they need to start using the system, so people speculate it's an opt-in report. I see. I guess that makes sense. Like, switching to a new system and then everyone having to migrate to that. But yeah, I guess they can't really enforce, like, the reporting if they just switch to a new system. And I doubt, like, even once the grace period's supposed to be over, like, I doubt they would be so strict on the reporting. Should I put down? Honestly, no. We only need one guy up there. Here's the thing. I do understand that the Earth is back to daylight savings, okay? I understand that the Earth is on a tilt, okay? And I understand that they implemented daylight savings time to save energy or whatever. But it's like, if they really wanted to save energy, I'm trying to formulate what I'm trying to say right now. I guess it would be too hard to implement. I was just thinking, like, you know, like, as the days get shorter, then it should adjust. I think what I'm trying to say is maybe anarchy is the way. Ray, you were right. Maybe anarchy is the way. Like, if we feel like waking up later or earlier because of the sun, then maybe we should be allowed to do that. I guess that's what my conclusion is. So it's a 1 hour change, but in Earth time, The tilt causes the sun to rise / set within 2 to 3 hour difference throughout the year. Yes. I'm understanding up to that point. If we adjust to keep more sun, we are asking people to wake up 4 hours earlier than usual. Like, yeah, because the time is not actually real. Like 4 hours, like relative to, dude, hello? Like relative to when the sun used to rise / set. That's what I'm saying. Time anarchy. Let me wake up, eat, and mentally get ready when my body tells me to. Then I go to work, and as long as I work 40 hours a week, good. Yeah. The problem with that is some work you really do need to, like, come at a certain time, I guess. But considering I work a literal fake-ass job, like, I should be allowed. But that would be ideal. But it's like, sometimes we do need a set time for certain things, you know? So I don't know how to account for that part, but like the idea is there. I mean, if we get rid of artificial light, we will wake up and go to sleep at normal times. Somewhat, right? I don't know. Sometimes I get scared of myself because I feel like I could sleep like for 24 hours. If I just like laid there. That'd be ideal, Raymond, but the issue is so many people suck and would abuse it. Yeah, I mean, and also it's just like hard to trust your body to like just get up. But I guess it's kind of like that trial you were talking about. Like the body will naturally start waking up and then staying awake as needed. We would experience sleep, second sleep, which I'm down for. Just keep the 24-hour cycle for scheduling when strictly necessary, but let people operate on their ideal time. Because I know the 24-hour doesn't work for me. Yeah, like we need a set time to be like, okay, 5 p.m. I'm gonna go to do this, or like whatever, like 1 p.m. I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like we need a set time in that case. But like in terms of employment / like how you schedule your day, it would be nice if I could just like wake up when I feel like it, I guess. But like I said, I think I could probably sleep for like 15 hours a day. If I just like lay there. Oh my god. I've been saying this for years. If we get rid of artificial light, people sleep and wake up at healthy times. Yeah, like light inside the house. But it's like, bro, I need light in my house. We need to bring back reading by the candlelight. Is that what you're saying? Like today I got more than 6 hours because I woke up at 3:30 a.m., which was 6 hours. And fell back asleep, but I was groggy and dead all morning. Like, I think about, like, I think the times when I feel the most well rested and like wake up naturally and stuff, it's like I be sleeping 10 hours. Like you know how children need like 10 hours of sleep for growth? I feel like I never grew out of that and I still need 10 hours of sleep, but not for growth because I'm not growing anymore. I don't know. Even candlelight fucks with sleep cycle? What the hell? Then you can't even read at night? Okay, but if we wanted to get rid of artificial light, you also have to get rid of, like, phones and computers and, like, I guess even fire, apparently. I can't do more than 6 hours at once usually because I'm not tired enough. Interesting. I feel like, okay, so I feel like isn't like the average adult need like 6 to 8 hours maybe? I don't know science. The best way to fix your sleep is to pick a time, then cut off all lights, phone, computer, lamps. It will take a week, but you will sleep normally after. Yeah. That's sleep hygiene. You can't be, and you also like, you can't be like on your phone like 5 seconds before trying to sleep. Like I feel like you have to like put your phone away and not look at your phone for like 20 to 30 minutes so your eyes can just like not have been looking at a phone, you know? Like I said, personally, none of this applies to me because I will fall asleep no matter the time, place, amount of light, no matter what I was just doing. So like that, none of it applies to me, but in general, the sleep hygiene. But if I have a day off like 5 a.m. to 1 a.m., 5 a.m. to 1 a.m., then I can sleep for 9. What does that mean? Wait, what? If I have a day off... Oh, sorry. If I have a day of like 5 a.m. to 1 a.m., then I can sleep for 9. I still don't get it. I still don't understand. Brian, if you're doing that, you also need to stop caffeine. Yeah. For people who are affected by caffeine. You can't like have caffeine too close to when you sleep. And then you also need to like cut the blue lights. That's all I know about sleep hygiene. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna play random maps. So if I'm awake for 20 hours, I can sleep for more than 6 hours and be rested. 6 hours doesn't make me rested. Okay, I see. So 6 hours doesn't make you rested, but you have to be like awake longer to sleep longer. If you fix your sleep cycle, caffeine is just an added bonus. Like you would wake up well rested, no need for caffeine, but that's assuming you weren't addicted or reliant. But I like coffee. Like I'm not addicted or reliant on coffee, but I just like to drink it. Like I just love a little beverage. So like that's why I try not to drink it that much because it's like I literally do not need it. It doesn't wake me up or anything, and I'm not dependent or reliant on it for like in the morning. Like, you know, like when you wake up and it's like, I need coffee. Like, that's not me. Like having a healthy sleep cycle allows you to wake up fully rested. Caffeine in the morning works better and is effective if you drink it at like 5 p.m. That's wild. But like for me, if I drink coffee, it doesn't make me not be able to go to sleep. And it also doesn't make me feel more awake. Like I don't get like wired. The only thing that like makes me go crazy is like if I take one sip of an energy drink, like I don't know what like fucked up chemicals that like not of this earth ingredients that they're putting in there, but like one sip of energy drink and I feel insane in a bad way. So that's like how I know caffeine is real, but like for coffee, I don't know. I don't feel any effects. I need it because I can never get enough sleep. You're supposed to stop drinking coffee at least 8 hours before you go to bed. The recommendation is 10 to 12. Okay, so you like basically only drink it right in the morning when you're waking up, and then it's like no more coffee for the rest of the day. Like I like to have like a little afternoon bevy. Okay, like a 1 p.m. coffee. Love a 1 p.m. coffee, or like a 3 p.m. coffee. A 3 p.m. coffee is pretty good. In my personal opinion. Okay, let's do like, do I want a black border? Like, don't know if I want a black border right now. Maybe I'll just play some maps that I don't really have much for. Like reverse, I can do reverse. So to sleep, your body needs to drop at least 1 to 2 degrees in body temperature, and your heart rate needs to drop as well. Coffee slows that process down. My body heats up when I go to bed, so that's probably why I like it cold as if. Heats up, but with slower breathing and a lower heart rate, your natural temp drops. You will generate external heat. So your body drops. Your body exerts the heat to drop temperature. And then your heart rate needs to drop. Yeah, that makes sense because it's like the caffeine literally, she's trying to get your heart rate up. I wish this car would leave. I guess I'll remove it later. So all right, Lego. Also, caffeine generally blocks your body from being tired. It shouldn't really wake you up unless you're having too much. Okay, I see. It blocks your body from being tired. So maybe that's why I feel that it doesn't really do like anything, because I can sleep if I'm not tired. So I feel like even if I drink coffee and then it blocks me from being tired, I can still go to sleep like right after. I think there's something going on like in my DNA or something, like the cells, something's not right. Something is not right. That's why coffee works so well to waking people up. It raises blood pressure, waking up your body, but not mentally. Waking up your body, but not mentally. Oh, I need to like... Oh wait, I've already unlocked all the mermonkeys? Bro, I was putting in work last time. I don't even remember doing that. Let's get rid of this car. I do not remember doing that. Okay. I know Facundo was telling me the reason people need morning coffee is because it will speed up the process of your body releasing a certain hormone that is naturally released So to become independent of coffee, it's best to wait 2 to 3 hours after waking up to drink it. And soon enough before you go to bed. Oh. Bro, we're like learning so much today. Hi, cat. I shall be lurking. Thank you so much for lurking. Hope you're doing well. The stream has turned into an educational stream. We're learning so much. Science. We're learning about science. We're learning about space. We're learning about how bills pass in the state. Did I want to do that? Maybe not. Okay, I got rid of the car, and for what? Like, maybe I should put some guy down there? I wake up at 6, drink coffee at 9 while I do Wordle, LOL. That's reminding me that I need to do Wordle today. It's a tradition. I need to get the Wordle in the morning or else I'll forget. Like, the rest of the day, it'll make me forget about it. The warehouse is kind of nice because I wake up at 5 and I don't drink my coffee until like 7:30 or 8. So that's like the good schedule. Okay. Most of the time is oolong tea or jasmine coffee if I'm feeling for something heavy. I love tea. I love tea. Tea is just nice. You know? Tea is just nice. Good. I haven't done my word games in like a week. I keep forgetting to do Wordle. My streak is back down to like 2 or something, or 3. Yeah, except for the fact that I have to wake up at 5. Yeah, waking up at 5, not ideal. Really hate that. Who's getting that? Who is getting that? Is it you? I do remember a time before League of Legends. I would sleep at 9 p.m., wake up at 2 a.m. and do work, go back to bed and wake up well rested at 7 a.m. Waking up at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night to do work is crazy. What the hell? I like that this is like an ancient time before League of Legends. So League of Legends kind of ruined your sleep schedule? Is that what I'm hearing? I genuinely don't believe you because before League there was RuneScape and for you Maple's Story. Asian parents who had strict bedtime. I had like probably, okay, besides, okay. My sleep schedule in college was borderline, like deathly. But like in high school, my sleep schedule was crazy and like nothing made my mom angrier than if I slept late. But like I would still do it. And like I would just like be under the covers like all dark with like one little light or whatever. Like I don't know why it's like I had to be awake at like 3 a.m. Like why did I have to be awake at 3 a.m.? No reason whatsoever. Yeah, but I was playing by myself or random people I met for 1 to 2 hours every day. Had to switch off with my brother and sister for PC/PS2 game time. Now, I remember when my brother left for college, I was like, let's freaking go, like, when I can use the computer. In high school, I don't know how I lived genuinely. Okay, like, actually, like, in high school, like, every single day, I would sleep at 1 a.m. or later, like 1 to 3 a.m., and then I would wake up at 6 a.m. to go to class. And it's like, what? Those malleable teen bodies are just like, yep, we're good. I'm back. A client came in. I got to practice my Spanish. Okay, what do you speak Spanish? Let's freaking go. Raymond, did you watch Worlds? I forgot. Haha, I should have set a timer. Was it early? Was it like early in the morning? That's when Sarah found out about smut fanfic. I guess. I think I found out about it later than that. Like, I would stay up late with a physical book in hand with a little flashlight under the covers when I was like 9. I'll just watch the VOD. I'll message you tomorrow. I watched every game because I wake up at 5 a.m. and World started at 5. Okay, he watched every game. How was it? Is it exciting? Like, it doesn't go crazy? Like, I'm pretty like, I'm sure it goes crazy if it's like pros playing. Do you have people you root for, or is it just like watch people be good at game? How are the games? The West is cooked, but there were some bangers. The West is always cooked. I wish the games were later in the day. I'm a night owl. Well, if it's, you know, like when you stay up so late that 5 a.m. is like you were still awake, maybe you can make that work. Okay, just kidding. Don't do that. Why do I have 25,000? Huh? Okay, I guess I'll get this guy. It's time for Sarah to learn League of Legends. I'm so opposed. Why does everyone want me to play League of Legends so bad, except for Anthony, my only true friend? It's not as exciting as usual because Riot is so cheap. They're playing in a 200-person studio. Where are my fucking crowd noises? That makes it so much more hype. Yeah, I mean, I like when people are cheering and stuff. That makes it hype regardless if I know what's happening. Like, when people cheer, it's like, let me cheer. Like, I'll cheer when you cheer. Like, 1 like equals 1 cheer. Yes, I'll teach you. Cat came out of lurking just to want to teach me how to play League. So many people want me to play League. Listen to me. People of the world. I'm not trying to play League. I'm not trying to play League. Okay, Ray is a true homie as well. Don't play League. It's trash and everyone tells you how to play. Faku and Tommy pissed me off last night. Is it like the backseat gaming? Find your own way, your ninja way, datebayo. I'm saying, like, and my ninja way is not playing League. Oh, were they telling you how to play? It's like when the game gets too serious. Like, if the game can get too serious to the point where, like you start arguing for real, that's when I'm like, you know, we could just play something fun. We could just play something fun and lighthearted. Like, we don't have to be mad. These towers made their debut in BTD 6. Now let's see them in action. Okay. Tinkerton, Quarry. I don't like these maps. I don't like these maps. I'll do easy. I was playing Anivia on an ARAM, and they were like, Raymond, you need to put your ult on the ground. Where else are you going to put it? They think you're putting it in the sky or some shit? Or is it like they were telling you you need to put it down now? What? I can only have 4 guys? Oh, well, there's only 4 here anyway. Okay. Then we're gonna load up. Even though we don't need that many monkeys ever. Okay, there we go. Tommy just kind of does the backseat gaming thing and I've accepted it. Like for me, I'm kind of not opposed to backseat gaming for my personal self because I don't know how to play games 80% to 90% of the time. But I think it's annoying when people backseat too much. Like to the point where it's like, girl, I didn't even get the chance to do anything, you know? There needs to be some boundaries. No, they were like, it should be on the ground at all times. And I was like, yes, I know. But yes, I know that, but there's a circle around it. And if I leave, it turns off. And they were like, just keep putting it down. And I was like, yes, I know that. I play Anivia. Sarah wants more than 4 guys. Damn, thought you were gay. When did I even say that? When did I say that? Oh, you mean when I was talking about the monkeys? I have nothing to say to you, Brian. VOD clip gonna be wild later? Like, why are you trying to cancel me and expose me every day? Have you not had enough? Have you not had enough? How much more do I need to expose of my embarrassing self for you to be satisfied? Never. Never satisfied. You said, damn, I only get 4 guys. Brian will never have enough. What if I just ignored every message that Brian sent? This is why League sucks. What, like what is with League? Like specifically League? Everyone just like hates their lives or what? Is it just because you started playing when you were young and now it's like you can't let go of that? Objective? I need camo. Okay. Brian will never have enough, and if you don't fight back, he just goes harder. I guess there's no winning. Gluttony is a sin I feed and suffer from. I also feed and suffer from gluttony. Majorly. You can ignore Brian, but unfortunately, we will not. You played the game in beta? When did that game come out? Since 2010, it hurts. Anthony, I genuinely like the game. Many attitudes. Many opinions. It's like being a smoker being told to quit. Did you do the workout I sent? No! If I did, I would have told you. I'm probably not gonna... It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. Like, don't expect anything from me in the next 3 months. Please. Can I put... Mermaid, kind of useless, but I'll put him there. Here, I guess. Which one do I want? Wait, why do I kind of want this, actually? Maybe I should have went with... Maybe I should have put it in the front. It's fine. It's fine. She's just there for fun. I like the game too, and I'm just losing the love for it. But it's contentious because people have different ideas of how to play. That's the arguing that I'm talking about. But I don't know if people actually argue, or if I just made that up, you know. Because, like, when I play Fortnite with my girlfriend, and it's just us two, like, that's our biggest argument. Like, literally our biggest argument is, like, how bad I am at games. But, overall, I think everyone that I play with has accepted that I'm just bad. Why not? How could you tomorrow? Don't expect anything. It's because half the people we play with play to have fun, the other half only want to win. Yeah, that's the problem. The goal you have in mind. Because I only play to have fun. So once it's not fun anymore, I'm like, okay, bye. We're not doing all that. And 99% of the people who play League get angry when you don't play their way because it's an extremely team-oriented game. So if you're not on the same page, it can be hard. So, yeah. So you gotta get, like, an epic team with, like, the same mindset to not go crazy, I guess. Bonk gets frustrated with herself in games. I get frustrated with myself in games. I try not to. But I just get mad. I just start getting mad. I don't get into arguments with people. At most, I'll give suggestions / pointers. Like, Brian, you've spent time with Bonk, right? You know the way she is. Wait, Raymond, who in our group plays to win other than Tommy? Seabass? Seabass is bad. He can't say that seriously. We get in all the tea. I don't even know these people like that, but I'll happily engage in this conversation, I guess. Also, he gets mad no matter what. Fair, fair. Like, that's what I don't get. It's like, okay, is it ranked? I'm assuming there's ranks. So it's like, yeah, your rank went down. And then what? See, I can never take games that seriously because it's like, and then what? Like, what happened? Nothing. Ready to fly. Ryan, okay, Ryan facts. Facundo does sometimes, but Fago doesn't care enough. We don't even play ranked. We don't play ranked as a 5. Wait, you don't even play ranked? Then what? Then what? Like, ranked makes somewhat more sense because it's like, oh, my rank, even though personally I don't care about stuff like that and I don't understand why people care so much. But if it's not even ranked, then what? What's the big idea? Why are we mad? I just hate when people are mad. Like, it doesn't matter what the situation is. Like, don't be mad. Just don't be mad. It's that easy. Just don't be mad. So simple and easy. 1, 2, 3. Do not be angry. Because the ranked in League is solo or duo only. Oh, what the heck? That's what I'm saying, Sarah. Like, I don't get it. Is it that serious? I make them get mad at me because I forget to use my brain midway a game. Kat, I can relate to you so much. And sometimes when I panic, like, I forget all the buttons that I should know. Like, low-key, like, where's the muscle memory go? It went away because the panic set in. And why am I panicking? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like anger. Seabass is probably the only person whose anger doesn't affect me. But to be honest, I don't take it seriously ever. Yeah, like, I'm not down with anger. Unless it's, like, kind of jokey. But even then, sometimes I'm like, why are we mad? Can we not? But that's just me and my attention span of a rat. Yeah. I also just, like, the combination of so many things. Like, I have slow reflexes. My hand-eye coordination is not good. When I panic, I forget, like, what buttons I'm supposed to press. Like, it all just culminates into bad gameplay. That's why I like point-and-click games. But Fortnite's, like, the only exception because that game is so unserious. Like, I actually could not care less what happens in that game, but other games that are serious, it's like other games that are serious are still not serious to me. I don't think I get mad at Cat, I just get disappointed. No, that's even worse. Don't say that, Ray. Oh my god, Winnie popping in with the damn. It was that harsh. It was that harsh that Winnie had to show face. Bro, Winnie sighting every day. We've been seeing Winnie every day. Isn't that crazy? Like, we're seeing Winnie every damn day these days. How are you, Winnie? It's because Kat literally has spurts of genius, and I'm like, WTF, where did this come from? Her big brain energy? Okay. That was the first thing I read. LOL. I was like, OMG. Raymond, now that is facts. Winnie, I love you. Good, you're at work. That's good, that's good. Thank you everyone for being here. We're having a great time. I'm not paying attention to the game whatsoever, which honestly, love that. Aw, look at that. Kat and Winnie showing so much love. You know what, let's get yeah, go right here. I'm sorry, I just have major ADHD, Brian. It comes and goes on its own. Oh, I thought you said Brian. ADHD brain. It comes and goes on its own. Listen, Kat, you're so valid, and I think no one should fault you for anything that you've done in your life. Yeah, and you never even went to get diagnosed. When did you tell me you would do that? Like 4 years ago? Called out. Called out. Ma'am, I've missed 1.5 hours of stream. Riley! Don't piss me off. It was a spontaneous stream. But how are you, Riley? Cat LMAO, please. I don't have money to go get diagnosed. Shake my head. Don't piss you off. No, don't fight me. Listen, I don't know what you want from me.
Tracking MOAB. C'est beau.
And or I'm procrastinating the inevitable. I mean, realistically, it would be nice to have an official diagnosis, I'm sure. But we love the medical hurdles that must be faced. Had I known Sarah was streaming, I would have been here. I thought you were... Okay. I'm sorry, I'll tell you next time.
Oui. Oui.
I went to that weird-ass movie. Yes, the one that I'm surely going to watch soon. Megalopolis. I even put off shopping? What shopping did you put off? You put off shopping to watch the movie, or you put off shopping now? All of it? So, you need some groceries or something?
Ready to fly.
To come home because I didn't feel like it today. I see. It happens. Hello? Okay. Then played some VR when I could have come to see you. You know, it's okay. You had some time to yourself. I think that's a good thing. What were you playing on VR? Kat, I don't know if I missed the second half of your statement because my dad called or you didn't finish. Kat said, I don't have money to go get diagnosed and or I'm procrastinating the inevitable. I think that was the full statement. I am security, but I need to adjust the room space because they spawn right on top of me and I can't reach half of my stuff. VR freaks me out. Like, we can't be that immersed. Personally, I cannot handle that. But I think it's fun when I watch other people do it. Yeah, I didn't get procrastinating the inevitable. Oh yeah, that was the second half. Second half of the statement. Kat is also going through it recently. Yeah, working to death. I do not support working to death. Poor Kat. VR is a good way to work out. I need to do VR again. Like, what kind of game? My favorite game to work out is Just Dance. God, I freaking love Just Dance. I have a boxing game that's a lot of fun. But like, you're boxing, but you got like that VR on your face, you know? Does it get like annoying? I'm leaving work right now. Okay, get home safe. Thanks for being here. What boxing game? Thrill of the Fight. Okay. Twinims. No, the boxing game actually works you out like a ton. I mean, that makes sense. You're literally boxing. Like, that's not even like a game at that point. Like, you're literally boxing. I'm going to continue being here. Okay. Well, get home safe. And thanks for being here.
Oui.
I actually don't know when I'm going to stop. No! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Everything is fine. Okay. I almost punched the wall once and Bianca got scared that I would break my hand. Dude, that's another thing about VR. Like, you can't be moving too much because something is gonna break. Stop at 5. so I have something to watch while at work. So you get off at 5? What the hell? It's only 3. 2 more hours? Honestly, I could do it. I could do it. I ain't got shit to do. Reminds me of Wii Sports boxing as a kid. That was so much fun. Wii Sports was peak gaming. I love Wii Sports. Thrill of the fight's nice because it actually can feel how hard you hit and it puts on the game. I've seen real MMA players play it. MMA fighters play it and it's crazy. Whoa, so it's like, it senses like, so like if you're doing like some weak ass punch, it's gonna be like, that was not good. That was not a good hit. That's pretty cool. You stream for way longer. I have. What was that? What was that one? My longest 7 hours? That was crazy though. Like, that was crazy. Like, I don't know if I could do that again, but it was fun. Now I want to play again. It's so satisfying when you knock someone out. I wish I had the strength to punch someone in the face. Work people sometimes get me winding up my arms for a good swing. Maybe you could let out your stress in the boxing game. You know, like think about your annoying work person and box it out. That sounds fun. Surely I'm not missing anything in my work Slack. Let's check. Let's see. Nope. Cat just wants to assault someone. Like, I understand, because it's like you never would actually assault anybody. I hope. I don't know you like that, but I hope. But sometimes it's like, bro, this person needs a good slap to the face. Like, sometimes I feel like some people, like, they're not gonna get it until they get a slap in the face. Like, I do not promote violence. In fact, I actively condone all forms of violence, but that's how it feels sometimes. Nah, some people definitely deserve it. Yeah, I'm saying some people deserve a punch in the face. Like, I would never do it. But if I saw it happen, I would be in full support and I would probably be happy. Yay. Odyssey complete. My god. Money, money, money. Let's go shopping in the store. I don't know if I have enough, though. I only got 15 trophies. Well, now I have 80. Which you can't see, but I have 80 trophies. It's my one punch law. What is the one punch law? Like, some people deserve one punch. One good punch. That's the thing. Like, I feel like if I punch someone, like, I don't think that's doing anything. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right to me. This water balloon pop. Fist pump. Next round, scary. Oh, they added the UK. Butterflies. I like the pets, but some of the pets are like $120. Which one did I want? I remember I wanted one. Oh, maybe the monkey pets. The monkey pets. The boomeroo. I think that's the one I wanted. It's 120. Have I ever told y'all about my one punch law? No, you haven't, and I'm very interested in hearing about it, but I need to go to the bathroom. So go ahead and type that up, and I will read it when I get back. BRB. I'm back. I just noticed she changed her room again. This is the Florida apartment background. I got so many backgrounds, but this one is the Florida apartment background. So okay, here we go. So while working at Starbucks, I thought of the idea of the one punch law. It's that everyone should get one free punch on someone without consequences each year. Customer services workers get two. 100% agree, no questions. Maybe there needs to be some restrictions on the power of the punch, because if it can be like life-threatening, maybe that could be restricted, but I don't know how you would restrict that. I guess it's like if life-threatening damage is caused, then maybe there's consequences. But otherwise, I kind of agree. New background DLC unlocked. You won't even believe how many new backgrounds you're going to be seeing, because after this, I'm going to be moving again. I don't even know where I'm going to be streaming from. It's going to be so many backgrounds unlocked. She's back in Florida. Hi, back, I'm front. I almost didn't want to read that, but I'll acknowledge that you said that. That won't work because a lot of people don't deserve to get punched that will get punched. Anthony raises such a good point. Like someone who just wants to punch someone, like an abusive person, they'll just punch someone who doesn't deserve it. But like I was on board, like I was understand like the concept, like I get it. Like someone who deserves to be punched should get punched. So like maybe it's kind of like, you know how like for degrees of murder, there's like manslaughter versus like there's like the accidental slash. What am I trying to say? Like, you know, like when you get charged with doing something, then there's like levels to it. So it's like if you punch someone who didn't deserve to be punched, then maybe they can like file something about that still. You can stream from my living room. I'll give you a space. Thank you so much for the offer. I probably will not take you up on that, but thank you, and I appreciate it. I thought of that because let's say you get punched randomly without repercussion. Then you can tell us about it, and the homies will roll up and use their punch on them. Okay, or we could do that. Okay. But then what if their homies roll up and do that back? But that's me. I have homies. A lot of people have homies, Anthony. Yes, involuntary manslaughter. That's what I was trying to think of. Like sometimes there's like degrees to the abuse. So it's like if it was an undeserved punch, but then that's when it gets tricky because it's like who's going to be the judge of the punch was deserved or not. Then we need eyewitnesses to be and like people who know each party to come to the stand and be like, well, yes, this person actually was being an asshole. Abused people often won't though. Yeah. But it's only one punch. It just opens a whole can of worms where it's like, okay, someone used their free punch, but now they're punching people, but it's not their free punch anymore. But it's like everyone's got to keep track of who used their punch. Like, I don't know if we have enough personnel for this. Challenge people to a slap fight. Throw the white glove. I don't know. I never know what Brian's saying, but okay. If abused person's getting abused, it's illegal. And then what if their homies roll up on their homies? That's what I'm saying. The homies roll, like, what if you have, whoever has the most homies is the winner, basically. Like, if you got so many homies / people who are willing to punch someone for you, that's who wins. File your claim for your one punch voucher first to get your one punch approved. Department of One Punch Services will take care of the approval process. Okay, wait, Cat is cooking. Then their homies roll up on the homies and roll up and then rolled up on the homies that rolled up on the homies. I'm saying. Okay, but Cat is cooking. The appeals division. The appeals division exists. You're hired. You're hired. You're literally so hired. Like, if we needed to create this department right now, like, you're head of the department or whatever role you want to be. Home gang. If it's a formal declaration of a challenge, witnesses to the event. Oh, okay. Wait, you're cooking. It's a good idea. You can't just be mad and punch them in there. No, but like, it would feel better though. Like if they pissed you off, it'd feel better to punch them right then and there. Because I was gonna say, like, you have to like submit your declaration of a challenge, and then everyone gathers, like the legal people and the people of the department will gather and witness that the one punch has occurred, and then your one punch voucher has been used. But like the problem is it would feel so good to punch someone right when they said or did whatever thing deserved to be punched. So tough. It's tough. Cat is cooking, but I can continue being a devil's advocate. I mean, listen, I don't think realistically it would work out, but the idea is there and I kind of support it. Then their homies. Okay, I'll stop. How about only Karens and Kens get punched? It's another thing that's tough to quantify. Look at these clown wigs. Okay, I don't need that. I want the kangaroo. Boomeroo, and I want maybe kind of cute. So I need 40 more. Okay. I will not be spending that until I get 120. If I'm head of punch approvals, who's my deputy punch approver? Who's my swinging supervisor? Well, clearly Ray has to be on the board, right? As the person who drafted the law. I just feel it's only right. If we bring back bullying, we wouldn't need to punch people. Okay, like I'm not promoting bullying, but sometimes it's like this, like, I'm not saying some people should be bullied, but I'm saying some people should be put in their place sometimes. Like bullies, like people who are rude and mean. I'm not saying you should bully them, but it's like, I wish you would suffer some consequences right now. I wish you would suffer something. Brian, some people definitely need some form of physical consequence to learn. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people can't like, some people can't like put it in their brains like what someone's saying, but it's like a punch is like, okay, I understand what's happening here. It's like the person who needs to touch the hot stove. That's a good way to put it. Like, that ain't me, but I know people who just like need to, they won't quit until they know, I guess. Know the consequences. I didn't realize, like, you know what, Anthony? Now I know what you mean when you say streaming during the work day. It's popping in here. Why is it so popping? Because everyone's like half doing work. Half doing work, half lurking on here. Here's my take. If you believe someone needs a form of physical consequence, you gotta declare it, challenge them. If you are doing it unprovoked, it's assault. But if you challenge them, it shows intent and you gotta back it up. Okay, I kind of agree with you, Brian. Like I said, it would feel so good to just punch someone right then and there when they deserve it. But I agree that if there was like a declaration, then it's more like, okay, the board can come and witness it and have it be official and everything. How about we just hold a purge? Now, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say all that. Purge versus a one punch, I think it's escalated too far. It's too much of an escalation. Bring back dueling pistols. Okay, but that's like life-threatening. Like a punch, listen, it hurts, you'll be fine. But now you know. A pistol is like, turn around, bam, you're dead. Like what? I don't fuck with guns. Didn't Trump actually say he wants there to be a purge or some shit? I saw a headline, but I avoided it. I also saw a headline. I think he said something like, we just need to have a day or two. Something to that effect. I also avoided the article, so I can't say for certain. If that's the headline, I would assume that's clickbait news. Like, I would assume it's clickbait, but I also would fully believe that he would say that. Probably, but it's also Trump. Like, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Okay, also, I got a little hungry. So I have like 3 bites of my whatever I had for lunch that I didn't finish right here. But I also have pizza that Sophia brought home for me from her pizza party, which I'll probably eat later. He literally is the onion in human form. Yeah, like, you can't tell if it's satire or real. Because he would say some shit. My whatever I had. It's like Asian. Can you see this? It's like Asian salad and like 3 pieces of ravioli that are all stuck together. Really appetizing looking. This has been sitting out. It's just been sitting out since lunchtime. You know how Ray's rule is that customer service-oriented workers get 2? Well, the demand for approvals from them would be so high there would be a backlog. Then the department runs the risk of being on the to be punched end of the punch request. Now I'm just getting distracted fleshing out this whole theory. Kat, this is the energy we need though in this discussion. Like we're getting all hypothetical, but you're thinking about the real problems. And like that's so accurate. Like I bet their system would be all old too, so like the backlog, like there's actually nothing you can do about the backlog. Like it's just going to take so long that okay. Okay. I lost. Don't worry, guys. I lost. Start it over. Start it over. I didn't have any Moab protection. Also, like, this is going to be government ran since it's a law. Corruption gonna go absolutely crazy. I mean, yeah, exactly. You can't trust the government departments to do their jobs right, no matter what. And then this is like, it's so difficult to manage, I feel. Like, there's so much that goes into it that could easily go wrong. After Cat retires or something. Yeah, like, Cat would run that shit so good. But whoever's next in line is gonna want to exploit. Like, they'll be punching people, no consequences, basically. Can you hear my crunching? My ASMR? Y'all are just talking about stand your ground? I thought stand your ground was with guns. No matter what, I don't support guns. If it's not guns, then I don't know. I only heard clinks of plate / utensil. Okay, that's good. Like, personally, I don't mind, like, eating noises, but I know other people don't like eating noises. The right to protect yourself, so if it's retaliation of any kind, guns or fists. I don't support guns, so whoever did the first gun thing shouldn't have had it in the first place. But I think it's a little different because this is kind of like if someone really done pissed you off, you have the right to punch them one time. Whether or not that person retaliates or not and uses their one punch is up to them. Or if they don't have their one punch available anymore, then, you know. I generally don't like them, so I'm glad it's quiet, but sometimes there's a really satisfying crunch. There's like these wonton strips in here that do a pretty good crunch. If you really generalize it, it's just legalizing violence in different ways. Yeah. Yeah. And when you put it like that, I kind of want to backtrack on the whole thing. Like, I was kind of in support. I just really wish sometimes that someone who deserves to get punched would get punched. But it's so hard to regulate if everyone has a punch. It's gotta be like an insane crunch though, like perfectly cooked fried chicken or something. I love like eating mukbang ASMR. Like the crunchy ones are definitely the best part, but like I don't mind like the chewing noises and stuff. Or like noodle slurping. That's just so good. To an extended, we have legalized overthrowing our government in the Federalist Papers. Right. Right. You know that... you know that 16 personality test that we took? First of all, personality tests are fake, and I'm not just saying that because it said I was a disaster with every single person. But I think it's just funny because it's like Brian was like the one who was like okay at least with everyone, but I feel like me and Brian, like I don't understand Brian the most. Like I never understand what Brian is trying to tell me. Like we not that we don't get along. I just think we're never on the same wavelength. Like I don't know what you're saying ever to me. Justin showed me one mukbang video that was all crunches. It's the only ASMR / eating sounds I've ever liked. The crunches go crazy. Like I normally don't understand ASMR. Like those, you know, those ones where they're like scratching stuff or like, I don't know, like cutting the soap or whatever. Like I really don't understand those. But the eating ones, yup. And the thing is, I really like watching, like I like watching food content. So like the ASMR is like an added bonus. Have you seen the turtle ASMR eating fruit? It's iconic. Oh my god, I have seen that. I've seen some clips of it. That one is, he's just so cute, the little turtle. I'm just ascended in thought. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, Brian. So he can be good to have conversations of thought with, but he's also a psychopath. And that's pretty accurate, I guess. When I worked as a kinder teacher assistant, the turtle eating fruit would calm them down so much. It's so cute, and like, it is calming because it's just a turtle eating, like there's no background noises. Nothing else to really look at, it's just the turtle eating. Love that little guy. I also like watching like the rabbit chewing on the, like on a cucumber type content. Very cute. Cat I haven't, I generally avoid ASMR. Like, I wouldn't consider that ASMR and more like a cute animal video, but the thing is the mic picks up the eating sounds real good. So it's like borderline ASMR, borderline cute animal video. BRB work meeting? Okay, you better work. You better work with the E. I think I just gulped so loud. My bad. I'm now on my bus. Let's go! We're getting transit updates. Was the bus on time today? Your stream's so quiet, I didn't even hear it. Is it really quiet? I don't know, like... I don't know why my volume is so low all the time. I just have my mic set to whatever it's set at, and then everything else I just make quiet in comparison. Because I feel like my mic is the thing that's quiet. Well, it was 8 minutes late. Oh, well, you know, kind of to be expected. You know what makes me so mad is when the bus is early. Like, how dare you? When it's late, it's like, okay, I get it. You know what? The bus is always fucking late. Whatever. And sometimes I'm late, so then I can make the bus because it's late. But when the bus is early, what are you even? Don't piss me off. Well, no, because I have the volume maxed out. Okay. So it's quiet, but you didn't hear the gulp, so that's good. The bus is late because there's construction, so a lane's closed. I always try to get to the stop 5 minutes early for that reason. Yeah, like I always try to get there early, but sometimes I'll get there like and the bus is pulling up, you know? Like right at the time. I try not to because that's just stressful, but you know, sometimes it happens. Oh my god, I can get the final harmonic. $27,000. I definitely missed a bus that was 2 minutes early, and the next bus was literally 20 minutes late, so I was waiting for 45 minutes. Okay, that is terrible. Ugh, when the bus is so late that the next one comes, has that ever happened to you? Like both buses pull up? Like, how are you gonna be so late that the other bus lapped you? What the hell? Oh my god, we got the final harmonic! I don't know what you do, but we got it. Something OP, I'm sure. Inspires nearby heroes with improved range and cooldowns and magic monkeys extra pierce. But I don't think anyone's in the range, so let me put a magic monkey. Yes, LOL, that happened like a week or two ago. Like that pisses me off the most. Like, you know what? I should have just done something else and came back later at that point. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I've been in chat, not really watching, but like just listening. I lost! Bro, I'm around 78, dude. Because you haven't really been talking about the game, but since my dad called, the screen was frozen. Oh, so like, what was it on? I'm on audio only. Thank you. The discussion is what really matters. The gameplay, I just lost, so honestly, I'm glad you didn't see that. It was on the Alchemist Monkey screen. I see. Alright, I guess I'll do freaking 4 circles. Oh, I saw the loss? No, but... it's fine. Some people didn't see the loss. You saw the loss, though. Hmm. Anyways, anyone gonna comment on my insane title that I titled my stream today? Because I thought of that and then I was like, well, I guess I have to stream now. Is it a reference? Oh no. It's not a reference. I just thought of it and I thought I was having a brain blast moment. What do you mean it's insane? I think it's funny. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was a funny thing to say. I thought of the word yapcity and I just felt like I had to say it. We're really stuck in Yapcity though, yeah. Like, it was meant to be like a short little rest stop, but like, we got snowed in, so we had to stay in Yapcity for like another night. That's like the situation. I am a resident of Yapcity. It's a booming city. Like, I didn't think I was a resident of Yapcity, and then I realized I do live in Yapcity. Yapcity, Yap City, bitch. Exactly. Wait, is Yapcity a real place? Because I'm just a pro yapper. No, it's not. Well, I don't know. It could be a real place. But I meant like, yeah, as a yapper. A resident of Yapcity. I wouldn't doubt if that's actually a real place. But, you know, like, there's so many weird names of cities that I don't doubt that Yapcity is probably a real place. And maybe we should all visit someday. Had to take a call. I'm back. Welcome back. I don't think you missed anything. I lost twice in your absence, I think. That's my update. Also, while you were gone, we were heavily discussing your one punch. We continued to discuss. I think we decided that the corruption and backlog of the department might render it a little difficult to actually enforce, but I liked the idea. Headcanon, it's in Idaho somewhere. So you're telling me yappers are hoes. It kind of checks out. Like, not all yappers are hoes. But like, I feel like all hoes might be yappers. Agree, disagree? But are all hoes yappers? Yeah, I think so. The corruptions and backlogs would be hard to enforce. Bro, we got corruption and backlogs now, and we don't get to punch people. Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be hard to enforce, and the stakes are higher because people are physically getting hurt. I like how you phrased it as don't get to punch people. Because kind of true, but I don't know. Talk to Kat because she's the head of the department and she has some concerns. Yes, Raymond and Sarah and I... Oh, yes, Raymond. And Sarah and I agreed that we're anti-violence. We don't need to legalize violence in any way. We already have legalized violence. Yeah, so we don't need more. We don't need more legalized violence. What if it's like the Guinness World Records? Like you need an official present to certify the punch. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying. But I think there would like Brian was saying that too. Like you need to officially declare that you would like to punch this person that wronged you or whatever reason you have. So that way it eliminates the wrongful punching situation where it's like if you punch anyone without having declared that you wanted to use your one punch, then it's automatically assault. But like if you have like an official meeting where it's like, okay, someone from the board's going to be there and we're going to witness the punch and we're going to log the punch in the records. And then, so now we know like this person used their punch. If they're ever reported well, it doesn't even matter if they're ever reported to punch again, but it's like you literally need someone there to use your punch. That would help. And I think that could make it somewhat feasible. But like you said, Kat, the backlog would probably get like think about how many people there are in the world. Like, yeah, you only get one punch, but like, okay, maybe if it's just the US, but think about how many people live in the US. And it's like, yeah, everyone only gets one, but like the amount of requests coming in is probably a lot. And then I'm sure you don't have like so many personnel to like attend to every single request. So it's like, I'm assuming you probably have to like make an appointment to get your one punch. So it's like the appointments would all be filling up. Be like the DMV, but worse. Like the opposite of a restraining order, a court-ordered punch. Yeah, something of the sort. Yeah, but there would be people who wouldn't use their punch. That's a good point. And the one punch does not roll over. You just get one and it expires at the end of the year. And then you get your new one on the beginning of the year. Realistically, I feel like I wouldn't use my punch. Unless, like, I needed to back up one of my homies, as you said. Or, like, someone was really doing something wrong. But I feel like, realistically, I probably would be one of the people who don't use my punch. Punch card needed. When you use it, police gets to punch it. Wait, when you use it, police gets to punch it. Well, the police punches them for you? Is that what you're saying? You're assuming that everyone's using their punches, but like you wouldn't use it every year. I guess so. But I always think not that many people need to renew their driver's license. But then why is the DMV filled to the brink every day and night? If we're really doing the legalizing violence thing, I'm more okay with like 2 people have to agree to a fight or a duel or something where there is equivalent action. I agree, but I would be too radical if I suggested that. Like, I somewhat agree, but I also just feel like maybe we don't need to have a full-fledged fight. Because it's like the person who deserves the punch gets punched. But what if I don't deserve to get punched, but they're allowed to punch me back? Think of a stamp card, but the card has a cutout that the police has to poke. Then a ticket is given. But what does that do? They poke it out and then what? Well, because the DMV does more than register vehicles. Yeah, but like that many people need to be doing those things. There's just too many people compared to offices of government officials. Then don't agree to it, Sarah. My whole thing is both parties have to consent to it. So if 2 dumbasses decide to fight, they can deal with the consequences. Yeah, but like, what if I want someone to get punched, but I don't want to get punched? Then I wouldn't agree to fight with them, but I still want them to get punched by someone. I guess I could like try to get someone who's dumb to fight them for me. Y'all are making an entire department when it could just go on their criminal record like a ticket. Then you have to report said ticket at a courthouse. I feel like, Brian, you're thinking of something else. but I'm also just confused. Except there's no criminal charge unless you're a repeat offender. Like, obviously, if you just punch someone, it's gonna be an offense. A criminal offense. Sarah, your argument for the DMV is silly and you know it. Then too bad. Okay, I feel like all the discussion has led me back to believing that we shouldn't introduce this one punch law. Final decision. See, Brian gets it. Brian gets what? I don't understand a word that Brian ever says. I never understand him. Honestly, Washington doing the Department of Licensing thing, I've actually never had to wait when I've gone in. See, that's what we need. So maybe what the thing is, there's if you're lumping too many things into one, then it's not going to be efficient. So maybe the one punch department would be efficient. However, I still don't think I can be on board. So if you punch someone, you need to report it to the police. Police gives you a ticket. Ticket is filed to a courthouse. Goes on your record. So if you get multiple tickets, you're a repeat. I see. So like the first one doesn't count because that was your one punch. Okay. This rest stop in Yapcity is really long. I better take a visit to Bloonsville. No department needed. Police being involved also loses my support. Yeah, agree. Like we need the police to come do another thing, you know? Like, do we really need that?
I hunger.
At the end of the day, police are the quickest people to show up to an accident and have to be on record to back up the claim. I agree, Anthony, but again, I'd be a radical if I said that, then be radical. Right? Like, if you agree, but I'd be a radical if I said that, well, you just said it. You just said it. You just said that. I like how we're seriously debating this. Like, I'm genuinely like thinking about this seriously. Unless you want to burden another person to be 24/7 on call, paying them probably minimum wage to show up to a punch call. Yeah. I see what you mean, Brian. I'm just trying to get my one punch law passed. Well, we're really gonna need like some extremely specific and concise language in this law. Because right now it's a little convoluted, so we really need to flesh it out.
My wandering continues.
I'm on the light rail, and we're nice and not fucking moving. You're just sitting there? Just sitting on the rails? I'll do it? Okay. Get you a man with determination. Punch the light rail. I can support punching the light rail. I have the political science degree to write this. I'll present it to you all. Oh my god, can we have like a PowerPoint presentation night? But it's just gonna be Ray presenting because it's probably gonna be super long. Yeah, they announced that there's an issue, so they're restarting the system. Inanimate objects can get punched, sure. Yeah, all inanimate objects can be punched. Agreed. PowerPoint presentation night, but we all propose a different department. Whoa, Cat. Cat. Your brain is humongous and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Honestly, Ray, if you want to do that, I'm all for you making a presentation. I'm invested in this. Like, I'm willing to be convinced. Just right now, it's so up in the air that I can't say that I wholeheartedly agree with the idea. Shall we have a presentation night where we propose one funny law? I don't think Ray thinks it's funny. I think Ray is taking this seriously. Because if it was like funny, it would be like, I don't know. I guess funny like you wouldn't normally think of that. I don't know what law I wouldn't want. Like, I just wish people weren't bad. We already have laws for that. Oh, I'm serious about this. He's taking it all the way up to the federal government. Yeah, why can't people just not be shitty? See, my law is everyone just don't be shitty. Easy. We moved 2 inches. Amazing. They restarted it, I'm assuming? Because you were able to at least move 2 inches. Whoa! This guy can see through the little gap between the hedges? That's crazy. I wish the world was nice and there was no violence. I do, but the world ain't like that. Yeah, you're right. Well, you see, Ant, the dichotomy of it all. We're moving. Fuck, we stopped again. No, what's going on over there? What is going down? I guess they didn't fix it properly. I mean, yes, Brian, I understand it's impossible because people have different morals and ethics and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, realistically, that's just how things are. But it's like, wow, I really sure wish everyone could just be a good person. But then it's like, then we gotta define, like, what's good person. So then it gets all complicated again. So it's like, okay. Okay. Fine. I just thought of a law, but I honestly, like, would be so hard to enforce and also makes no sense. But it popped in my brain. Let me keep that one for the PowerPoint night. Can I just be reborn as something that has no thoughts? Make me an ant or something that literally works in a hive mind. Bro, being a bee? Like a little honeybee? That could be good. Fly around. At this point, like, humans are mostly trying to protect honeybees. Um, just work for the queen. I could be down. I could be down. Although for bees, like, are they all men? Like, are they all boy bees in the hive? Like, I don't know about that one. Male bees. It's like one queen for sure, but then like, are all the bees male bees? Because it's like, hello? What happened to the female bees? I think I made that up, but I don't know. Cool, cool, cool. There's a fault with this vehicle. Nara! What does that mean? Do you have to get off and get on the next one? What the freak? What the hell are we gonna do now? I guess I can do Sulphur Springs. We'll probably be getting off at the next stop. Boo. So, how far are you from home? Hold on, I want Edian.
Ready to fly.
I just want to be home. I'm pretty far away. Let him get a working freaking light rail. What's going on? Seattle light rail system.
Here we go.
Run, eventually you will get there. Ain't no way that's faster than just waiting for the light rail to start up. Right? No way. Like the light rail only takes like 20 minutes from here, but I'm like 7 miles from home or some shit. Yeah, if you ran, that would take quite a while. Walk to the next stop, pass some time, but make forward progress. Might not be a horrible idea, but if you have to wait for the light rail anyway, you know. Can't get off or between stops. Start punching people. Maybe if you punch the light rail. If you punch the light rail, it will start working.
Yeah.
Now I have like salad leaves stuck in my teeth.
Objective.
Let's see what the announcement says. We move to the next stop. Okay, I'm hopeful. They can get a working one up in there. Right? Is this like the only way home? Like you have to take the light rail? There's no like alternative route that might take longer. Move, train, move! With our combined like telekinetic powers, we will get that train to move. Oh, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so there's a fault. The train has a fault, but you're just gonna keep going. So surely the fault is not that bad. Right? That's what that means. There is an alternate route. That would take like 45 minutes. I see. Worst case, I guess. I mean, worst case would be you have to walk, but that's not even, we're not even entertaining that idea.
C'est beau.
Well, I mean, yeah, worst case would be walking to a bus, not all the way home. Yeah. You have to walk to, the worst case would be you have to walk to a bus. That would take longer. But from where we were, it would have been 2 buses. I see. It instantly gets annoying when you have to transfer a bus.
C'est beau.
They said there may be more delays, but the train is safe. Okay, well, if they said the train's safe, then the train is safe.
Oui.
If I do this, I have to start from the beginning, huh? Yeah. Boo. Okay, I just did Silver Springs. What else can I do? One I haven't really done. I haven't done Haunted on easy. Okay, I'll do that. Is game audio off or am I tripping? I took my headphones to deal with the coworker, but then put them on and thought stream ended. Is it off? I thought it was working. Or is it just really quiet? Hold on. Let me test this music. Okay, I think it's on, but it's super quiet. They're super quiet. I'll turn it up a little. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Riley, 100 bits? What the heck? Thank you. Yeah, the game music's off. The voice lines are on, but also quiet. Oh, hydrate? Thank you, Riley. Considering they would have had us deboard and then send the next train on anyways, there would be delays even for the next train. All right, well, I hope you get home safely. I hope no more delays. Who was first today? It was Ray. Ray entered with quickness.
Ready to fly.
I think Brian was second. Kat, I hope you can hear the game audio. I think it's working. Damn, you did it before I joined. Well, I meant who redeemed it. Yeah. Ray redeemed it. That was during the countdown.
Eyes up.
Okay, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Yeah, it was me, silly head. That's what I figured, but Sarah said Brian was second. Yeah, Raymond was first in the stream and also redeemed first. Because, you know, sometimes whoever's first doesn't redeem first. But for the cheap price of, what is it, 5 gay bucks? Or is it 1? I don't even know. 1. For the cheap price of 1 gay buck. You know, how can you resist? This depressing ass song. Let me skip this. It's 1. I always forget it exists.
Hey.
It's funny when someone redeems it like 10 hours in. It's fine. I just know last time I redeemed it like 2 hours into the stream. I'm saying, like, people won't redeem it.
Oui.
It's easy to forget about because it's like, okay, what do you get for being first? Absolutely nothing but my love. So
Oui. Eyes up.
you get the pride of winning. And isn't that what we all want in this world? Pride or winning, maybe?
Yeah.
Like, I think that I don't care about winning that much, but I feel like I actually do. Depending on what it is. There's something satisfying about being a winner. And the satisfaction is being a winner. That's all I can say.
A great time.
Okay.
Hey,
The seat that I'm sitting on,
go
it's like
forward.
leather. I don't know if it's real leather, but it's like leather material. Because this is like the dining table seats. And like my legs are stuck to it like glue. Honestly, a glue gunner on the other side could be good. Okay, let me get another guy. Maybe with some corrosive on this side. I would say being first makes me a bit prideful. Did you feel really good?
Tracking.
Did you feel really good about being first? I thought about putting a second, but I feel like that detracts from someone being first. It's like we don't care about the second person, we only care about the first person, you know? Oh, I freaking hate shoots. I barely have done any of these intermediate maps. Though I'm not in like the mood to black border because that would require like really focusing up. So I'm just gonna play random maps. Like I have not played any of these advanced maps, clearly. Castle Revenge, never even seen her before. It's because I just don't like them. Geared is awful too. These are the expert maps. These expert... Like, why do we need 10 lanes? Why do we need 10 lanes? All right, let's do Tinkerton because that one's new and I haven't really done it. Wait, so Ray, are you gonna stream today? Test stream? Because I'm actually sat. Like, I'm sat. Primary only. That's the plan? Oh my god. I'm so sad. Probably won't be till a little later. Okay, maybe I'll be sad. Depends on how late. Also, I was planning on making a new emote today, and then I didn't get around to it, but hopefully by the next time I stream, new emotes will be in flight. Emotes are like my favorite part of streaming. Like, you know what? The game is cool. Okay, chatting is fun. But just like making an emote for myself to use. Love it. 8-ish maybe. Who knows? My life is a mess in this moment. Okay, well, no pressure, but I will be sat for the test stream. What do I want to do? This one? I haven't used the ice monkey in like forever. But he's kind of good. He's kind of good with his cold snap. Cold snap and then icicles? Yeah.
Oui. Objectif.
We. So this guy can at least get camo for a little bit. And then I guess I can put this guy for camo too. Everyone's just clustered in the front.
C'est beau.
Thank you again, Riley, for the 100 bits. And also thank you, Ray, for the 10 bits earlier. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm hoping no one bought bits and that it was just free bits that you already had. Okay.
Eyes up. Oui.
Did someone say bits? I did. Oh my goodness. What is the celebration? What is it? Oh, I see. Thank you, Kat, for the 25 bits and for the on-screen celebration of the Hey Guys emote. Kind of silly, but thank you. I was saying I hope no one actually buys bits, and I hope these are all bits that you got somehow for free. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset with you.
Objectif.
I don't know how bits work. I think each bit is 1 cent. You don't know where these bits came from? Well, hopefully that means you didn't buy them. I'm assuming you didn't buy them if you don't know where they came from. So, thank you for giving me your 25 bits. I've had them for a while. Yeah, I also have random bits.
Oui.
Oui.
C'est beau.
I forgot, like, on easy, that it's actually so easy. Like, I'm, like, all upgrading these guys, like, in preparation for things that aren't gonna come because it's gonna end on round 40. So easy peasy. But I'll still do it. Maybe I'll do one of the, like, tutorial things that are always way harder than that I think they should be. Perhaps I'll do that. Something new. Like, I remember the Super Dartling Bros. That shit was so hard. Or that one's new. Which one was the one that was hard? Oh, this one. New Dart just dropped. That one was so hard. Okay, one of these would be easy, right? Super Dartling Bros. This one looks like it's not going to be that hard. Please? Lock and load. I've done my research and Dartling Gunners are widely regarded as the best monkey. Who said that? Who said that? 3 super powerful upgrade paths and a high rate of fire. With a little bit of aiming, the possibilities are practically endless. Park Path has been set up for you to try the Dartling Gunner and have some fun. It's gonna get a bit tricky, but don't fear, you can always rely on the Dartling Gunners. What the... My problem with the Dartling Gunners is I need them to be locked because otherwise I can't aim where they should be aiming. I just get scared. I just get scared and confused. So we're gonna need all of you to be locked. And then this one has rocket pods, so maybe this one can aim in the middle. Like here. Sure. Right here. Actually, I can aim here because then it'll go through. Okay. And then this one has buckshot. What does that do? Shoots blasts. Okay. And then I have 4,500. Any camos? That guy, maybe this one. And this one can also get... Okay, and then this one can also get... All right, here we go. Oh, you're telling me I need to be... You're telling me I need to aim at it. Okay, I guess I just have to aim at the front. Help! What the? This is not easy at all. Okay, hold on. I think I need to turn off auto start. Because I'm feeling overwhelmed. Also, where's my abilities? The unlock ability. Oh, I can't do that yet? Okay. I guess we're gonna put another guy here behind for some reason. What the freaking hell? What is going on? Okay. Clearly it wasn't easy. Okay, stupid Twitch app, will my chat work now? I hit a dead zone, so I had to leave for a couple of minutes. Yes, it's working. I see you. When I came back, chat wasn't working. I see you, I see you. So the train is moving? Yes? So that's a good thing. Okay. Protect the yacht. Vast no, is this Mr. Beast? This is Mr. Beast monkey, is it not? Protect the yacht. Vast numbers of balloons versus one precariously positioned yacht. What the hell? I'm off now, walking home. Let's go! Let's go! He's so close. He's so close to being home. No, high level monkey knowledge recommended. What is going on here? Huh? What? What's the situation? So the balloons are coming from here, going up here, and trying to attack the yacht. Okay. Okay, then. Can't see on top of the... Okay. Is there anywhere you can stand to see? No? Okay. I guess he'll be right here. It was funny seeing the real-time update signs of light rail arrivals. It said now, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, because all the ones behind us caught up. Yep. Imagine if the light rail could actually come every minute, though. Imagine that. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think we're just gonna go with that.
Tracking MOAB.
Oh, so instantly we got an MOAB. Got it. Okay. Striking MOAB did not work.